So it has been about a month since I uploaded my last video. And no, I haven't abandoned the channel. I've just made the slightly questionable decision to tear apart the room where I'm supposed to make YouTube videos. Because apparently, the best way to upload more consistently is to temporarily remove your ability to record anything. As some of you may know, this channel is still very new. I've been filming with a fairly basic setup, editing wherever I could, moving lights around, clearing space whenever I needed to record something, and generally spending more time setting everything up than actually filming. So I decided to build a proper home office and YouTube studio. Not some enormous professional production space, just one room designed properly around the things I actually need to do. Gaming, editing, product testing, unboxings, and filming videos for this channel. The room needs to serve 3 different purposes. On this side will be my main gaming and editing setup. That's where I'll test hardware, capture gameplay, edit videos, and probably spend far too much time adjusting settings that were already perfectly fine. In the middle, I'm adding a dedicated workbench and unboxing area. That should make PC upgrades, product shots, and hardware videos much easier, because I'll no longer have to dismantle my normal desk every time I want to open a box or work inside a PC. And the third desk will be my wife's work area, because apparently I'm not allowed to convert the entire room into a PC lab, which is probably fair. I've been planning the electrical layout, network connections, lighting positions, camera angles, cable routes, and storage. I'm running Ethernet to each desk, adding power where the equipment will actually be used, and installing empty conduit so I can add or replace cables later without opening up the walls again. I'm also planning for overhead mounting. The idea is to eventually have a ceiling grid or mounting system for lights, cameras, and other equipment, instead of covering the floor with tripods and light stands every time I film. I'm also building a new wall in front of the existing masonry using steel framing and plasterboard, which gives me a cleaner surface and lets me hide the cables and conduit inside the wall. This project has delayed the next main video, but the goal is to make future videos easier and faster to produce. A permanent filming area means I should not need to rebuild the entire room before every shoot. A proper workbench means I can leave projects set up while I'm testing them. Better lighting and fixed camera positions should also make the videos look more consistent. And proper cable management should reduce the amount of time I spend trying to work out which cable belongs to which device. At least, that is the theory. The next main video is still going to be about DLSS and frame generation. After upgrading from the GTX 1070 to the RTX 5070 Ti, I want to work out how much of that experience comes from genuine raw performance and how much comes from upscaling and generated frames, because I'm still slightly conflicted about it. On one hand, the results can look incredibly smooth. On the other hand, part of me still feels like it's a clever trick being used to create performance that the graphics card is not actually rendering in the traditional sense. So I'll be testing both technologies in Cyberpunk 2077 and Alan Wake 2. That video hasn't been cancelled, it has just been competing for attention with power tools, cables, and plasterboard. I'm filming the entire studio build as it happens. Once the room is finished, I'll make a full video covering the original setup, the planning, the electrical and network layout, the workbench, the filming setup, the mistakes, and hopefully the final result. This is not the full studio video. Consider this proof of life, and evidence that I have not spent the last month secretly playing games instead of making videos. So that is where the channel has been. The studio is taking shape, the DLSS and Frame Generation video is still coming, and once this room is functional, Ctrl-Shift-Reboot should finally have a proper home. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next one.